Hi, my name is Tom Newcomer. I am the Senior Vice President and Head of U.S. Commercial for Samsung Bioepis. Those are all aspects that are impacting the biosimilar market. And depending on which one you're looking at, it could be in a subtle or it could be in a dramatic fashion. One example that I would give to you would be if you are a biosimilar manufacturer and you began to develop a product years ago and you've invested, the data would tell you between 100 million to 300 million, depending on the product and the facilities that you're developing in. And you're planning on entering the US market to bring that biosimilar into a specific therapeutic class. And now all of a sudden that class isn't what you thought it was because let's say, MFN implications or IRA implications. That changes dramatically the planning and the execution for the company that is investing in these products years and years in advance. So for biosimilar manufacturers, we want to have some type of consistency on what the expectation is going to be when we're developing these products that eventually are intended to reduce the healthcare costs for all stakeholders down to the patient level. Some of these policies have unintended consequences and are changing the dynamics. I would say that's just from the pricing perspective. If you go further into some of the policies, like let's talk about tariffs for a minute, there's a lot of unknowns. There's really no set answer right now on how there will be impact to biosimilar manufacturers. There's speculation that maybe biosimilars will be exempt from tariffs, but then it depends a lot of times on the country that the tariffs are going to be imposed. And if you look at biosimilar manufacturers, they're not all in the US. It's a rarity to be in the US as far as the development manufacturing process. Most of these are overseas companies that are putting the dollars in to invest these products. Now, if you are a stakeholder, you should absolutely be evaluating where that product's coming from, because if it's coming from a country that has been targeted for tariffs, as we see in the news, you got to wonder what the future is going to bring there. So I think it's definitely on all aspects things we need to pay attention to.